Good morning and welcome to Moments of Grace. My name is Magnolia and I am here with my two co-hosts, Kuya Ton and Ate Eunice. Good morning, Kuya Ton. Good morning,
My name
Ate
is
Nice.
Magnolia Fernandez Iraswegi. I am the station manager of 1197 DXFE of the Far East Broadcasting Company. I live in the southern part of the Philippines, where most of the Muslim population of the country are residing. And so they are my neighbors, but I did not really consider them as my neighbors. God has been slowly changing my mind and my heart and my views about the Muslims. I just knew that God wanted me to do something, but I do not know what that something was. When I attended my Haggai Leaders session in Maui in 2016, it was at that time that my heart was touched by God, but I really did not have any concrete plan in mind. And then in 2017, the Marawi siege happened.
Sa mga dineploy sa Marawi City,
I can still remember that day, the 23rd of May, 2017. I can still remember red flame in the sky, and we were hearing shots from all the directions. It is confirmed that the Maoti group is present inside the downtown area of Marawi City, and they are taking over Marawi.
When the siege happened, we knew that we have to do something. So I was asking myself, Lord, do you really want me to go to Marawi? Because there is nothing for us there in terms of broadcast. But then that opened doors for us to have a credibility. Marawi is the only Islamic city in the Philippines, and they take pride in that. Culturally, it would be impossible for us to set foot in Marawi. Marawi that we know before the siege is off limits to everybody, especially the Christians. I was scared, I was nervous because literally bullet shells and casings were falling off in front of me. And sniper bullets we had to dodge a couple of times. And we could see the planes dropping bombs. It was a scary time. One of the sad reality of the siege in Marawi is that people's lives were disrupted simply because there was nothing there for them anymore.
The life after the siege has been tough, really. It was the first time that I remembered when I left Marawi, I don't have a penny in my pocket. My fear really was, what will happen the next day? It was actually Maggie who said to me that we can do more. We have to do more because we're still here. We saw that there has to be a project where we will focus on a group. So we started on the women, and so we saw that most women can sew.
The women from the neighboring tent cities and evacuation centers would come to the center and use the sewing machines, and they would make these beautiful bags and wallets and malongs and sell it for profit.
The Peace Center is actually providing me worth, not only for myself but for the women. And I said to myself, if Maggie is helping me, and Maggie is not a Muslim like me, how can I not be helping my fellow Muslims?
So now we have the opportunity to start something beautiful in Marawi. This is something that we couldn't have done, or it could have taken us years if the siege did not happen.
I was grateful of pursuing having the Peace Center, and thank you to Maggie that somebody believed in me, I believed in her, and I believed in the Peace Center. There is something in Maggie that actually made me like, we jived all of a sudden, and we talk about so many things, and we have so many things in common, we have similarities. The differences that we have, I don't even want to call it as a difference. I don't consider her as not part of my religion. I consider her as my sister.
I have this distinct advantage of reaching people even to the farthest mountains.
So every time Maggie calls me, I said to her, Maggie, DXFE really is a good news radio. Because every time you call me, you always bring me a good news.
I would do anything and everything that God wants me to do for me to be able to reach the people whom He died for. My name is Magnolia Fernandez Iraswegi. I am a Haggai leader, and I am committed for the rest of my life to help end gospel poverty.